What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Patrick. Today's video, we are 8 weeks out of competition. Where the hell has the time gone? It's actually crazy. So literally 8 weeks out, which is what, 2 months, 30 days each, pretty much 60 days. So the clock is ticking on this prep and we are almost at the tail end of it. And normally as you get closer to the show, energy dips down and you start feeling like death. However, today is a refeed day, which means I have 200 grams of carbs circulating through my bloodstream as we speak, as well as a little bit 10 milligrams of tadalafil. So I am absolutely tweaking. We have a chest focused push day. I can't think of a better combination, and I have Armand here to record every single second of me absolutely crashing out. So let's get warmed up, let's get into the session, and let's fucking go. Oh my god, these carbs. Wow. How can I steal them already? That's insane. Damn, I'm all coked up now. After one set. Shit, I just washed this sweater. I gotta wait another month to wash it again. You know how many people took that video seriously? The one that I posted a billion years ago? Where I was like, oh, I wear a sweater every session because I only wash it once a month. Are you guys that dumb? Come on. Come on. That's just common sense. That is satire. If you don't get that, I mean, there's not much I can tell you, to be honest. I mean, that's social media. What do you expect from Instagram? Bro, it's so funny. In like previous videos, I was saying like how I'm gonna get over my cold and this cough is gonna go away soon. And what I didn't realize is that injecting 500 milligrams of Tren to your ass gives you a cough. Why would I think that it was gonna go away? Like I'm doing 500 mg every day of Tren right to my left cheek, and then Friday I go right cheek. But like, if I'm doing that, I didn't realize it causes a cough. So I'm gonna have this cough the whole prep, but you're gonna get even worse as I get closer to the show. Because that Tren cough is just like, just overtakes you and you die from it, pretty sure. The judges will let you cough in between poses, you know? Like if they go quarter turn and you go, hold on, then you hit it. And then like, just don't get it on the other competitors though, because then they may ingest it and drop a couple body fat percentages mid pose on stage. That would be hilarious. They're hitting it better than you, you just go, you hit it on them and they're just like, what the fuck? Take a rep on the top set, take a rep on the back off set. I told you already, I have 200, did I say 200 or 250? Doesn't matter. 200 grams of carbs pre-workout refeed day. Does that mean I come in here, I fluff this shit around and get a pump? No, no. Means you progress on your fucking lifts because you have the fuel to do so. When I'm eating 50 grams of carbs and I'm dying because I have no body fat on my body, okay, then I can cry and make excuses why I'm not progressing. When I have a refeed, you better fucking progress, or else pick another sport. Taking all that just to add one rep, that's crazy. All that talk for one rep. So 8 weeks out, the fat is still coming off very nicely. We are hitting new low after low pretty much every other day now. And I'm gonna look to keep that pace just so I can be as ready as early as possible, because the last thing I wanna do, especially for my first ever show, is be dieting all the way down into the show to the point where you're like the most depleted and you're as close to death as you ever will be right before you're supposed to step on stage and flex all your muscles for probably close to an hour because of all the classes that I'm doing. So when you just think about it like that, why would you want to be your most depleted and like your most near death at that point? So the plan is to be very early. Hopefully I can be ready 2 to 3 weeks out. That way I can actually either increase my food or be at a baseline maintenance. That way I can have some life in me as I'm stepping on stage and, you know, presenting the package of shredded muscle tissue. So that's obviously going to be the plan. So we are keeping the foot completely on the gas, and I feel like I'm in a really good position 8 weeks out, which you guys will see obviously when we get in the change room at the end of the session and we get posing, in terms of level of condition. Where I'm at body weight wise is I'm creeping into the low 180s. So I'm like 183-ish right now, which is pretty much back to victim weight. And it's kind of crazy because I haven't been this light in like 3 or 4 years. So it feels weird being like stepping on the scale and seeing 180, which is, you know, now it's kind of light for me, but being a skinny kid, that was always like a dream, is be lean as hell, or 185, which is pretty much where I'm at. And it's funny how, or when I first started thinking back like 6 or 7 years ago, if you told me, yo, 12% body fat, 185, I would have said, get the fuck out of here, because that guy's fucking jacked. No chance this little skinny kid's gonna get there. And now that I'm there, I still think I'm tiny. So it's insane how this shit works. But basically weight's coming down, so we are changing up training very slightly, mostly on pushing, just because push strength is the one that's taking the biggest hit. Honestly, my pulling strength and my leg strength is pretty much holding where it's at, so that's going really well. But the pushing strength is going to drop off, and obviously being down 40 pounds from peak bulk, it's going to be impossible to keep my pushing strength numbers. So that's why we have the flies in first, and then we have a lateral in first before we even touch our incline split. So let's get on with the session, but first thing first is this cable fly and going to absolute and utter failure like we do for every day. By far the best variation. You'd have to take up a whole cable stack, unfortunately, but it's unfortunate for everyone else, not really for me. My filter's gone. Body fat dropped and my filter's gone. Huh. Yeah, straight trend. I've been lifting for 6 months. Trend is so funny. Straight trend, because it's the funniest joke to ever grace this fucking planet. Trend. A million likes on TikTok. But he said trend. Okay, so this is actually the best lateral raise variation, but the only problem is you're kind of a dick if you do it, because you need both sides, even though you do one arm at a time. So I use this thing to brace, so like everything is planted, and then I can just perfectly lateral raise this like this. But obviously, if I want to do my other arm, I can't set up on the same side because the handle doesn't move. Like this thing doesn't move, right? You got to use the other side, even though you're going one arm at a time. I use still because I'm a dick, but if you're not a dick, then it's kind of hard to do. Ready? Trick shot, trick jump. Oh! Don't play with me. Who the fuck? Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Man, some people are in prep, man. I can't clean up after you. I don't got enough energy for that. Look at this shit. What the fuck? What the hell, man? Yeah, make the guy in prep clean up, yeah. A funny joke. Bro, I'm not cleaning all this shit. I'm just not. I can do whatever they want to do. Just quickly tear my adductor trying to fucking move it. You cool if I record for my OnlyFans? You don't mind? You don't mind if I record for my OnlyFans? Okay, bet. Perfect. Yeah, hopefully 6+. See how it goes. I'm working on mine.
They can do it like this, like me. Get them copy the trend like they me. And I wanted that this, I did it. I just said, listen, gotta leave rest, I did it, bitch. I went by the crib, I did it, bitch. You know the fuck that we are, bitch. I fuck with the gun.
That's good. No. There's a pec flex. There's a pec flex between my two booty cheeks. Don't diss my digestion like that. I don't be farting anymore, bro. No, I'm joking, I do. Like, if you look at it, right, 245 for 6, you're like, damn, bruh, you were doing fucking 285 for 6. So it is a 40-pound drop, but like I said, right, if I started my session with this 8 weeks out, obviously as you drop 20% body fat, a heavy press is where most of your strength drop off is gonna occur. Just think about the size of your muscle. Just think about the size of your chest, your tricep, your little ass delt. It's a smaller muscle group. So as you diet, it's gonna take the biggest hit for sure. Think about how big your back is. Think about how big your legs are. That is gonna be able to hold strength a lot better than your little pec, little delt, your little tricep, right? Like mine's not little, but yours is little. If I started with this press, maybe I could have got 255, maybe 260. That would be good, but if I start with a fly and then I do a lateral and then I do this, I actually took a rep on it, which if I started fresh on it, I'm not taking a rep over my 285 for 6 peak bulk, you know what I mean? So just from the mental aspect, switching up my training as I'm getting below 12% body fat just makes sense, because now I may be able to scrape 5 or 10 pounds on this press or 1 or 2 reps on this press, versus if I'm comparing it to my peak bulk numbers, which you shouldn't do, no chance I'm gonna take any progressions anywhere. So that's kind of the difference in training that you can use when you get leaner. Exercise sequencing, change that up to create a tiny different stimulus so that maybe you can take a progression here or there. Yeah, and that's what I did. 240 for 6 on this press last time, and 245 for 6 today. So there you go, proof's in the pudding, which is why I'm so small.
Fuck with the world, I didn't even know they existed. I'm talking about it, damn, from the drug to my life, from the love, dream, from the world to my life, they burden in dream, to my life, dream, to my life.
So there's been a good bit of actual volume drop off. Starting this week, I will only be doing possibly 11 working sets per session. So over my, push-pull, density, legs. I'm sticking with the same split, but volume dropped off to 10, possibly 11 total sets depending on the day. Just because I was getting too zapped. Like every time I would do more than 12 sets, like once I hit like 12, I'm actually dead. And then so anything like 12 and beyond was just a waste of my time. No pump, no focus, no type of even like keeping performance on those sets. So they're just pretty irrelevant. So basically I usually have one more pressing movement. I just taken that out completely. So it'll be 2 sets of flies, 2 sets of laterals, 2 sets of press, 2 sets Atlantis dip, which is right now, 2 sets of tricep. So that'll be the 10 for today. Supposed to do 2 in a 25, but I'm too lazy to unload it and put it on. For my elbows, I don't want to put negative energy out there, but I do feel my elbows a little bit. I should probably warm up properly. My knee feels like it's gonna explode. Yeah, it's not go that heavy. You wanna feel? You wanna feel? Feel. You. It's like granite. This channel's a meme channel now. The last time I did an easy bar pushdown, I think I had like 10 pounds less muscle. But it's found its way back into the program. It's squiggled its way back in the program. What's funny is it's around 8 weeks out now, where it's the time like I should be taking off the sweater and this oversized so that we can start seeing some freakiness. But like, oh, there's lighting. We knock half these lights out. But yeah, for real, the lighting is too washed here that I already know if I do that, when I watch a video back, I'm gonna be like, wow, we are not winning shit. 180 pounds with no fucking muscle. Lost all your tissue. Look like trash. Look like natty pipsqueak. Look like newbie lifter. So that's why I don't want to do it. It's kind of for my own mental health. We're gonna get work in me and Armand. We're gonna brainstorm. We're gonna find a solution. When we do, you will see those clips. Either shirtless or with the tee or with a stringer. Don't hold your breath though. I'm just letting you know. Right, Phil? So just fucking film some shit, bro. I don't know, you're the cameraman, not me. Just don't get any strangers in or else we'll get fucking sued. Should I ask for some markdown stuff or what? Bro, $20 for 4 chicken breasts is robbery. So how do we get a discount? You have your employee discount or no?
We don't have employee discounts.
Oh, can your boy give me, what?
We don't have employee discounts. You either buy full price or fucking get it for free.
What? There's no discount?
No, there's no discount.
Bro, you can't like mark it down or something? Deli or nothing? You don't know anyone in produce? Yeah, so just, can't they mark it down on their end?
I don't know if they're here.
If you got connections, you got Yo, network is net worth, right? Net worth is network. Full price it is. What can you do? Oh, but this is thighs. What if I? So bag secured, no Mission Impossible shit. And we got the 30% off sticker. No help from Armand. Yeah, I just bumped it off a different package because I'm just tactical with it, and I stuck it on here. Okay, so the reason why we're doing this, animal fats are out. I was giving it some thought, talking to some people, doing some research. I like my chicken thighs, I like my lean beef, but we're switching to chicken breast and we're switching to extra lean ground beef. And all the fats that will be in my diet will be from olive oil, avocado oil, and almonds. So the reason why is there's a little bit more variable if you're talking about animal fat in terms of actual grammage, because different animals are gonna have different amount of fats. If you take chicken breast, which is the least amount of fat, if you take extra lean beef, which is the least amount of fat, obviously that's the least amount possible. And then you add in your own oils and your own fat sources to be as accurate as possible. Obviously it didn't really matter because you can see the transformation. I lost 30 pounds in 12 weeks, so we survived and we got it done without it. But 8 weeks out, when everything is gonna be dialed in, if I really wanna hit that single digit body fat and that 5-6%, there can be no 10, 20%, 1% room for error. So that's why we are making the change. I'm actually changing my cardio as well, but I'll just run that through in a whole other video where I'll explain everything, the new full day of eating, the new cardio. But I wanted to bring you guys along for this change of buying chicken breast because I've eaten chicken thighs, I think it's gotta be 4 or 5 years. The amount of chicken thighs I've eaten is insane, but I'm switching from ass to titties. So that's why I wanted to bring you guys along. And we had a little side mission. But now the question, should I get the spray? Because that's what I'm thinking, right? It's either the spray or the actual oil. And if it's the oil, I can just drizzle it on top and pour it. And if it's the spray though, I feel like that's even easier because I can just make the whole meal, throw the meal on the scale and just spray this until I get the right grammage.
That might be a lot though. How much?
Well, no, you just spray as much as you want. 0.5 grams is half a gram of fat. So I just keep spraying until I get the amount of fats that I want, you know what I mean? Because these are not 0 calorie.
Yeah.
It says 0 calorie, that's just because it's only half a gram. But per 0.5 grams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it doesn't, these are the same. But the theory behind it is that if you have a spray, you can use less because it disperses it and it's such a light amount. But if you have this oil, if you just dump it for half a second, the oil pours over. So if you want to get less calories, it's better to spray this in your pan than dump this. But I'm weighing it out to the gram anyway. I think I might just go with this because if you do the math,
price-wise,
120 for $5 or 500 for 11, right? Oh, that's a no-brainer. What am I even saying? That's a no-brainer. That's all we needed. Avocado oil, I have olive oil at home, and chicken breast. Check out the Riz, check out the Riz. This is Riz. This is Rizzler 101. This guy thought he had a Riz, bro has negative Riz, got us no discount. The only reason we got a discount is because I ripped the sticker off another package and put on this one, and it's upside down. Yeah, so I saved $6, but we went on a little adventure. 8 weeks out, that'll wrap it up for this video. I was looking insane, I'm not even gonna cap, I was looking insane. You guys saw the posing footage. I had my one posing session with my posing coach, so I'm gonna continue to do that once a week, 1 hour, and then I'm gonna continue to do one session per week, an hour each week for probably the next month. And then once I get closer, 4 weeks out, I'll probably start doing it twice a week. So I'll have 2 sessions a week, doing 2 hours of posing per week. Armand's about to get hit by a car. Yeah, so then I'll probably bump it up to 2 times per week once we're 4 weeks out, so that I can kind of get the condition of actually posing, because it's one thing to hit your poses and it's another thing to be able to hold them, turn, hold them, turn. So that's what I need to practice as well. And I'll do that as I get leaner and as I get closer to the show. But that'll wrap it up for this video. 8 weeks out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.